Flashback, Episode 41, Persuading Doctors to Do the Right Thing. We were all wearing medical scrubs inside North Central Bronx Hospital, where we were on a mission for the Mafia to secure their help to infiltrate Soros's upstate Lilydale Fortress compound, where the devil's soul-draining Crown of Baal was believed to be. Taylor and Bob were hunting in the hospital for Hospital Records Administrator Kendra Sorbo, and Katie and I were hunting for Surgeon Dr. Gao Wang. While wandering the hallways, I spied in an unused treatment office a computer that was still logged in. In other words, someone had logged in with their credentials, with their ID and password, and then left, leaving the computer open for anyone else to walk in and use, with their authenticated user identity and privileges. Well, with my tech and hacker skills, I readily searched the hospital network and found a central repository with staff schedules, assignments, and locations of operation. I jotted down the schedule and office location for Kendra and Dr. Wang. I called Bob to let him know Records Administrator Kendra Sorbo's schedule and her office location. Katie and I briskly went to Dr. Gao Wang's office on the topmost floor, the 17th floor. Dr. Wang was apparently a fancy, bigwig surgeon. Well, rather than hunting for Dr. Wang throughout the hospital and potentially having a scene when we confronted and engaged with him, Katie and I decided just to hide inside Dr. Wang's office and wait for him to come to us. And so we waited, sitting opposite sides of the office door. We waited an hour or so until Dr. Wang entered his 17th floor office. We waited for him to enter and pass well beyond the doorway, and closed the door behind him as he did. Startled, Dr. Wang turned, and he asked, panicked, "Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here?" Standing between the doctor and his escape, the closed door, I answered him. "We need a surgery for a friend who is not vaccinated. That's it. That's the only reason we're here." Dr. Wang did not hesitate to answer, "I would be happy to perform the surgery. I want to help everyone in need of a surgery." He continued, "But I cannot. They would fire me, and then I could help no one else." He sighed, "My hands are tied. I wish that I could help." He added, "A surgery, it takes a team too, and an operating room. I can't do it alone." He concluded, "You need your friend to be vaccinated." He paused and then said, "Or you could claim she was vaccinated and fake the records." He summarized, "The only path to surgery is vaccination green-lighting the surgery, or I guess fraud, falsifying your vaccination status. Green-light the surgery anyway." Katie whimpered, "He's telling the truth. He believes everything that he has told us. We don't have a solution here. At least, we have no solution with Dr. Wang." Katie asked, "Can we trust you to keep everything that we talked about confidential and secret? And can we trust you that you will perform the surgery just like you would for anyone else? Of course, presuming our friend's records do show vaccinated?" Dr. Wang nodded and said, "Yes, of course. I will do the surgery, and I will tell no one of our conversation." He smiled. "I don't even know the name of your friend that needs the surgery. I would not even know who was the fraudulent vaccinated person and who was not." He declared, "I will do the surgery, and I will tell no one of our encounter." Katie smiled, and she said, "We can trust him. He is telling the truth." Dr. Wang looked at Katie with some bewilderment at how she could be so confident in determining that he was telling the truth. Well, that was it. Our mission with Dr. Gao Wang to ensure he would perform a surgery for an unvaccinated person, well, it was successful. And we were highly confident that the doctor would keep everything secret because Katie's truth-bearer blessing told us so, that the doctor was only speaking the truth. I mused, was our engaging with Dr. Wang a waste of time and effort and risk? I pondered aloud. As he said, if we falsify the records, he'd perform the surgery anyway. I guess some objectives of our missions may not be necessary.